Here's a small plot of wheatgrass that came up in the spring, just wintered over and came back. We find that when we grow it outside, it's more likely to come back again. We've gotten multiple cuttings out of this batch. Here's Richard cutting some out with the scissors. We let it grow to about 8 inches high, and we try to cut it high enough so that there's enough stalk or stem left on the bottom of it to allow it to come back. You can see the rain barrels in the background that we collect our rainwater to irrigate the garden. This year we might be able to irrigate it completely with our rain collection. Here's Richard going to wash the wheatgrass off. Get it nice and clean. He's responsible for all of the wheatgrass production. And it's just for our use. Okay, this is the first juicer we used, wheatgrass juicer that we used. Hand crank like this. The wheatgrass would go in the top, and the juice would come out down here into this little pan. And then the pulp would come out over here on this end, and we collect it in a little pan. And then what we do is, in order to make it go through, and turning the crank, we push down on the wheatgrass with this. This works really well. It's a nice little juicer, a healthy juicer. Here's the electric version of the healthy juicer. Richard pushes the stuff down the same as with the manual one. And then here you see the juice coming out the back end, and we see the pulp coming out the front end. The pulp gets fed to the worms, and the juice we take out, and it's good, rich-looking stuff. We pour it just into a measuring cup to make it easier to pour it into the ice cube trays. These cubes that we make are much bigger than the cubes you'd buy commercially, and they're much greener too. Here we see them popping them into the freezer. There's other trays in there. We try not to leave them in the freezer in trays for too long because they'll dehydrate and they get sort of porous and kind of disappear. We store the yogurt containers in the freezer. You take a cube of it and put it in with some juice, and apple juice is my favorite. It tastes really good.